Oi, real moaners. So this is my second time recording this one, because I got just before I played the trailer and my phone died. So I'm now gonna I was gonna try and edit it together, but I like to agree that these are first passes at trailer reactions. So I probably could have done, but I've started again. So today is trailer 3 for The Cat in the Hat. The new Illumination remake, but not really, sort of a reimagining of the Dr. Seuss classic. I will hold my hands up and say that one of my real guilty pleasures is this bad boy. Real guilty pleasure. I know it's not good. I'm well aware it's not good, but there's something that has a real kind of nostalgia to me. I think the dirty humour in there, whilst inappropriate and caused all future live-action Dr. Seuss films to be canned, it is what it is. The Grinch obviously is one of my favourite films of all time, and to this day holds up as one of the greatest adaptations of anything, and I will put my hand down on that. Put my hand down, put my foot down, I know what I meant. But yes, the Mike Myers Cat in the Hat is... it's a very much a drunken watch. I know it's not good. I'm aware it's not good, but I can't help but love it. Super luxurious, omnidirectional. What's a majigger? Yeah, it's called the Slow. It's better than the last one, the super hydraulic instantaneous transport. You mean quick to the slow? Genius. Like, whatever you think, it's good. The dirty hoe line. Paris Hilton showing up for no reason. Alec Baldwin's wonderful in it. You got to go to Fanning and all the and then Mr. Humberflube with his incessant hand washing. Watch that post-COVID; it has a different ting to it. But yes, so obviously when the Cat in the Hat came out, the Seuss Foundation said, "Never again. You're not making any more live action." Which they should have realised. Jim Carrey's a family-friendly comedian, and then they just cast the guy who was doing Austin Powers. They should have known, and they give him free rein like they gave Jim Carrey, but their humour and sensibilities are very different. And I think a lot of those dirty jokes go over your head. But anyway, so they started their remake or reimagining to make them all animation. So we had Horton Hears a Who, which was very good. Jim Carrey was in that as well. Which saw a very different type of Whoville, but once again within the spec. And then we had Lorax with Danny DeVito. One of the books I didn't really know, but I really enjoyed that film. Then they did the Grinch remake with Benedict Cumberbatch, which is, by comparison, not a good film. It's very... that they all follow, especially from the Grinch one, they started to fall into the Illumination pattern, so it felt very Despicable Me. I think even the main track of The Grinch is done by the guy who did one for Despicable Me. So there's a very sensibility of the animations and the way that they look and the stylization of the characters, which isn't very Seussian, but it is very Illumination based. And then I saw the first trailer for this, which the biggest problem with the Seuss books is the lack of plot. So you have to plug the gaps and make it work. Now, I think the Grinch does it well. I think the Cat in the Hat even does it very well. I think the Cat in the Hat does it very, very well. It's just, it followed the Grinch. So, very similar to some Roald Dahl books, they have an issue with expanding the narrative without destroying the narrative. Now, the first trailer I saw of this is billhader. This one's been going on forever. This has been on development for a long time. billhader, and the first trailer showed basically everything but what was in the book. The kids don't look like they do in the book, and no, I'm not talking about the skin colour. I'm talking about the fact that they, in the book, obviously are just kids that want to play, and in this they're very adult, kind of strong-willed, kind of difficult kids, which is not really... The point is the cat comes in as the trouble source, and in turn teaches the kids a lesson to be fun, but also be respectful. So, and that's one thing the Mike Myers film did very well, is he brings the chaos in. Whereas this looks like... I don't know, because there wasn't enough context in the first trailer. And then obviously there's a mixture of animation styles, bit into the Spider-Verse, going from one universe to the next. So it looks like the story takes place other than the book, and that concerns me and worries me. But But I've spoken for 5 minutes and I haven't even watched the trailer, so I'm going to start the trailer.
Welcome back to the Institute.
So yeah, it's like this HQ of magical creatures.
Jerry from HR. Bring catinthehat to the boss's office.
So they've all got a slightly different animations. No, they haven't. It's the same animations.
Representative? How fun! Cat in the Hat. Every one of your...
Oh, I like the black and white and using the punches of colours. That's very similar to the book illustrations themselves.
We're giving you one last...
Bill Hader's voice is very generic as the cat. Just a cat. Just a giant anthropomorphic. I love that word. Right. Yeah, see, this is a regular house in the city, single parent. That's one thing the Mike Myers film did well, is the style of those houses, and he's coming through a mouse hole. And now he's getting pepper sprayed. See what I mean? He's like the good guy coming into the bad world.
What times today you have to do more to impress them? Why, hello.
Okay. I recognise that voice.
Don't worry.
So the fish isn't real, but he turns it real. You know what I mean?
Go back and undo it.
Okay, so instead of like really clever contraptions, he's got a time machine. Well, this can't go wrong, can it?
Oh, I'm gonna get fired. What? Help me find the go backer, and I'll help you go back and undo your move. Deal.
No, I don't like this.
Where are we?
The animation styles are not different enough. I'd like one in 2D, one in 3D, one... Do you know what I mean? Like...
That was loud. I'm sorry. I forgot I had a bomb in my hat.
As you do. The underpants is raised, that's cool. But no, the animation styles, if you're going to do this, they have to be so distinctly different.
Change isn't easy, but this is a chance to make new memories. If we don't find the go-backer, the universe will be destroyed forever.
The go-backer. I mean, that one looks like... Oh, fruity Grinch. I mean, Grinch has always been fruity.
Oh, yeah.
Can we wrap this up?
Hold on, I want to see what happens.
It's mattberry, of course it is. I can hear it.
With your garden, the baby is yours.
Baby is yours.
Wait, I know who to ask if we want to find the go-backer. What?
No. It's thing 1 and thing 2. Not thing 1000. It's the minions. They're...
That's actually offensive.
That's funny. That's funny. That's the first thing that got me giggling in that trailer. Yeah, I have still the same reservations that I did the first time round. It's everything but the Cat in the Hat. The Cat in the Hat has to be an arrogant, sort of, not sociopath, but will do anything to have fun, no matter goddamn the consequences. And the kids won't do that because they're too good, and they both end up meeting in the middle and finding the happy medium. That's the moral of the story. This just looks like the cat's going to get fired, so he gets given some bad kids to screw him over, and they end up turning good. Which, it is amoral, but it's not amoral, you know what I mean? Space, moral. Yeah. At least the Grinch version, for the most part, stuck true to the book. This looks like another film that they've stuck the Cat in the Hat on. And I do think that the animation styles are not different enough. If you're going to do that Spider-Verse thing, I want to see live action, 2D, 3D, puppets. You know, I want to see that very much, that plethora of different worlds. I mean, we had another world in the Mike Myers version, but it was like some... like a roller coaster at Universal Studios. But yeah, I'll be totally honest with you. I'm probably going to stick to this because that's not the one. But anyway, this is nearly 10 minutes. Ooh, like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you over at the next one. Over and out.